Hi and welcome or welcome back to the Books Are Everywhere. Welcome to the first vlog in God knows how long. I don't know how long it's been since I last did a vlog, but I am back and I'm here to try and do a vlog. This is a holiday vlog. I'm going away today with my parents and my brother. We're going to a little cottage in the countryside. We were meant to be going for like an event that's in this village, but they cancelled the event because it's like waterlogged where they hold the event and it's outside. So we were meant to be going for that. We are going anyway. Even though the event's not going ahead because we had somewhere to stay and we were like, it would be nice to get away. And I set my out of office at work yesterday. Apparently I haven't been off work since the 17th of January. And it's now May, so that's quite a lot. I've had days off, like I've had the odd day off, but I've not actually like had more than a day off to actually set my out of office, so maybe I forgot. But I don't think I've actually been away since January. Away from work, so I'm going to use this as a really nice opportunity to get away from everything, and because we're staying in the countryside as well, hopefully I will feel like I'm away from everything, which will be really nice. So we are heading off soon. I'm going with my brother, my parents are going separately. But before we go, I have a little bit of book mail to show you, so I thought we would kick off the vlog by opening these parcels. I think I know what both of them are, but let's dig into the Afterlight one if I can get into it. We are in. Oh, and this is the April 2024 box, which actually I did not think this was what it was. I thought this was my edition of Funny Story by Emily Henry, so that is pretty cool. I'm excited to find out what this one is. It looks like it's a sports romance, a cricket baseball romance. That's exciting. Here's the artwork for it with the letter on the other side. And the cover design is very interesting. It's very different. There we go. To anything I've seen before. They've gone for like a really vintage style. And it's The Prospects by Katie Hoffman. I like the spine a lot. That's really nice. There's the back. Oh, the sprayed edges are so cute. It has a signature artwork under the dust jacket. There is a dog. I wonder if there's art in the back as well. There is art in the back too. That's really cool. This is a debut novel by Katie Hoffman, and oh my god, the artwork under the dust jacket is so cute. I love this cream colour as well. It says, Jean only needs to get on base, then trust Lewis to bring him home. That's cute. So the synopsis says that it's an enemies, rivals, teammates is going to be a hell of a season. Jean Ionescu, I'm not sure I pronounced that right, is content to play in the minor leagues. He's seen teammates get their big breaks, but as the first openly trans man in the world of competitive baseball, he already has nearly everything he's ever let himself dream of. When his former teammate and longtime rival, Luis Estrada, is unexpectedly drafted into the team, the careful equilibrium of Jean's life is destroyed. Lewis is standoffish, talented, and inconveniently gorgeous, and the two men can barely get through a game together. This is war, and the team pays the price. So when Lewis surprises Jean with a softer side to his haughty demeanour, Jean offers an olive branch for the sake of the teammates. Soon they discover that their chemistry on the pitch might lead them all the way to the playoffs, and their chemistry off the pitch, well, that could be enough to change the game forever. This is cute. I'm not mad on the cover design, but I do like the spine, and I think it's a really nice idea. I think it's a really cute idea. So that is the April book for Afterlight, and I did not know that's what it was. I thought it was Funny Story by Emily Henry, which I think is on the way, so you might see that at the end of this vlog, I'm not sure. Oh, I really hoped that would just come off in one, but no. I do think I know what this is, because Hachette I think this is for chat, yeah, have started sending out like invoices. So you do know what's coming if they're going to send you a proof, which is pretty cool. And I think this is one I requested through work. I cannot get it out of the box. There we go. Yes, this is the one I thought of. It's The Honey Witch by Sydney J. Shields. And isn't it gorgeous? I love this cover. I think this is similar vibes to like TJ Klune, maybe Emily Wilde, maybe Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, which I loved. It says, the Honey Witch is cursed to never find true love, but when she meets a woman who doesn't believe in magic, she dares to hope for more. Marigold Claude has always preferred the company of meadow spirits to the suitors who've tried to woo her. So when her grandmother whisks her away to the tiny isle of Innisfree with an offer to train her as the next Honey Witch, she accepts immediately. But her newfound magic and independence comes with a price. No one can fall in love with the Honey Witch. When Lottie Burke, a notoriously grumpy skeptic who doesn't believe in magic, shows up at her doorstep, Marigold can't resist the challenge to prove that magic is real, even at the risk of losing her home and her heart. That sounds cute. I love the cover, as I said. It sounds like a very comforting cottagecore, probably some romance. It's not that long either. I have heard mixed things. Like, I feel like this is one that was going to really, or could really blow up. I don't know when it comes out, or if it's already out. There's no date on it anywhere. But I have also heard some like not the best things about it, so I don't know. And I do love things like this, but then I wasn't a massive fan of like Emily Wilde, so I don't know. Let's see. But anyway, that is the book mail I have. We're going to head off soon. I have a few books to read over the weekend, so I will update you on those at some point as well. I'm nearly finished with the one I'm currently reading. I'm really loving it. So yeah, I will speak to you soon.
We met when we were 21. Now I'm proud to say you're the one. Can't let anyone tear us apart. You knew who I was from the start. I'm admiring your big heart and learning how I brought you this far. 3 years gone by so fast. I'm making every moment with you last. I don't know anyone as sweet as you. You're a mango in disguise, I can't get over you. I just wanna be loving you till the day ends. I don't know anyone as sweet as you. You're a mango in disguise, I can't get over you. I just wanna be loving you till the day ends. Till the day ends. You be in my head, I can't erase you, nor would I want to. I got these Nikes not to step on your soul, but just to check on you, it never gets old. You make the city wanna take you back, but now you know that you're smarter than that. I'm never taking your love for granted, falling for you harder than granted. I don't know anyone as sweet as you. You're a mango in disguise, I can't get over you. I just wanna be loving you till the day ends. I don't know anyone as sweet as you. You're a mango in disguise, I can't get over you. I just wanna be loving you till the day ends.
as is probably not a surprise to anybody, I have not been updating this vlog. We have been here for 2 days now. We got here on Saturday and it's now Monday, and I haven't updated you, but basically we have just been walking. Yesterday we went out on a really long walk. It was really lovely. It's just me and my mum and dad and my brother here, and it's been ages since we've had a family holiday where it's just the 4 of us, so it is really special. I have also been reading a lot. I finished The Lifeline by Libby Page on Saturday evening, I think. After we got here, we did go for a couple of like shorter walks on Saturday afternoon and evening when we first got here, and then we went on a big like 8-mile walk yesterday, which was beautiful, and you will have seen the footage for. And then I think we're going to go on another walk today, and there's some like little things happening in the village today as well. It's early May bank holiday today, so yeah, I think we're going to go and see what's happening this afternoon. But anyway, books. I finished The Lifeline by Libby Page, as I said. My mom has it now, she's reading it, so I don't have my physical copy, but I really loved it, and thank you to the publisher for sending that to me. I have quite a few of Libby Page's books in proof copies, which is really special. It's a follow-on from The Lido by Libby Page, which I absolutely loved so much. That was my favourite book, I think, of 2020, perhaps. If I'm remembering rightly. It was definitely up there with some of my favourite books of that year. It's just such a heartwarming story. It's following a local journalist in Brixton in London as she starts covering this story about this Lido that's kind of not going to survive. And she just starts like covering the story to try and save this Lido. It's a real Lido, it's a real place. It's Brockwell Park in Brixton. I think, unless that's just what it's called in the book, but I'm pretty sure it's like the same in real life. Anyway, the main character Kate meets all of these people in the Lido, and it's like following her story but their story as well, and it's really heartwarming and really lovely. It's a little bit predictable, but it's just really touching, and I think I cried when I finished that book because it is kind of sad at the end but in a beautiful way. And then this book is following her years later. It covers a lot of different topics, and it's also following Phoebe, who's a new character. It's from 2 points of view, so Kate and Phoebe. Phoebe is a mental health nurse, so it really covers a lot of like in-depth topics about that. It also talks like in depth about new motherhood and having a baby and not really feeling like the connection to that child that you wanted to, or were maybe kind of told by other people that you would feel. There is some really kind of deep topics in there about alcohol abuse and about mental health and working with patients, and yeah, new motherhood and marriage and cancer. There's a lot of different topics in there, but I think all of them are handled with care and handled really well. And I know from following Libby Page online that a lot of things came from her own experience as well, and I think because I knew that, the book meant a lot more to me because I knew that it was a lot of what she had gone through herself. So I really liked that, and it was really nice to go back and follow those characters as well. And some of them like crop up throughout the book. I don't think any of Libby Page's books will kind of have the same feeling as The Lido to me. It was just a really special book at a time where I really needed it, I think. So I don't think any of them will quite have the same feeling, but The Lifeline was really, really good, and I have not been reading as much recently, and I really wanted to read that book and like be in the story. Finding a book like that is kind of special for me at the moment, so I really appreciated that. And talking of, the next one I'm reading is Little Wing by Freya North, and I am very far into this book and I'm really enjoying it. I have 75 pages to go. I started this on Saturday evening, so it's now Monday morning. Reading it very quickly. It's not necessarily one I would normally pick up, but it's very compelling, it's very easy to fall into, and I'm really enjoying it. So it's following 3 different points of view, but they are spread apart in time. So it's following Florence Lawson, who is a 16-year-old schoolgirl who finds herself pregnant and banished to one of the remote parts of the UK in 1969, and her points of view are told in italics, which I do not appreciate. I don't mind italics in terms of like if it's somebody dreaming or if it's someone like, I don't know, very specific, like half a page, but this is like pages and pages sometimes. Her chapters are the shorter ones, but it's still like a couple of pages of italics sometimes, and I don't necessarily know why. I don't know if it's going to reveal that at some point. I don't know. I can see reasons why it would be in italics, but it's still a little bit irritating. And then it's following Dougie Munro in 1986, who is searching for adventure and leaves the Isle of Harris for London and a career in photography. And in 2005, which is like present day, it's following a woman called Nell Hartley, who is content with her life as a manager of a cafe in Colchester and then discovers a shocking truth about her family. So it's between London, Essex and the wild and predictable Outer Hebrides. These three lives collide as secrets surface. Why is Dougie so reluctant to return home? How can Nell make peace with the lies she's been told? And what happened to Florence all those years ago? Somewhere far away, the answers are hidden. And I feel like this one does a really good job of pacing out all of these like secrets coming out. Like, you find out quite a lot early on. I remember finding something quite big out like less than 100 pages in, or about 100 pages in, and thinking like, but that's quite a big reveal. What's the rest of the book going to be about? But actually it really like drip feeds you information, and I still don't know, like I'm finding out now how these three characters are intertwined, but I still feel like we have more reveals to go and that there's something shocking that's going to happen. I don't know. I hope it's one of those stories where I hope the ending pays off and I feel satisfied by it, but I think I will. And I'm really enjoying it, and it's just, as I said, it's really easy to fall into and really compelling, which is what I need at the moment, so I really appreciate that. And then the other book I have brought with me, which I don't know if I probably will start this because I'm sure I'll finish Little Wing today, and then I'll have another day because we leave tomorrow to go home. I have Saltblood by Francesca de Torres, which is not necessarily one I normally pick up. It's very pretty, and I bought it because everyone at work was raving about it and like wanted to read it when it was coming out, and now people at work are reading it and really enjoying it, so apparently this one's really compelling as well, and once you start it you don't want to put it down. And it's maritime with pirates, which is not necessarily something I read, but I am intrigued by it. So beautiful as well, this copy. So we'll see. There is a lot more to the story. Apparently, yeah, as I said, it's quite compelling, so I am looking forward to picking this one up and seeing if I like it as much as everyone else does. I hope I do. I will talk to you about that one more when I've actually started it, but for now, I'm going to finish this.
I'll be right
Hi, as you can see, I am now home and I am reading Saltblood by Francesca de Torres. I am about 60 pages in, I think. Yeah, I'm exactly 60 pages in. And I thought I would just tell you about this. I have also come home to an Afterlight box, which I believe, let's open this together, is what I thought the other Afterlight box was, which is Funny Story by Emily Henry, and it is. Here is the book. Here we go. Here is the copy of Funny Story. It has the signature sprayed edges that carry on from the cover. I love that they do this. I love these editions. It's signed and it has artwork on the end papers, and it has artwork under the dust jacket as well, which is also wrap around. And I think it has different artwork in the back. Let me just have a look. Yeah, it has different artwork in the back. I don't really know anything about this, other than the fact that it's Emily Henry's latest book. I am reading Beach Read by Emily Henry this month, so maybe I'll end up on an Emily Henry kick, I don't know. But this one is following Daphne and Peter. Daphne always loved the way Peter told their story. That is until it became the prologue to his actual love story with his childhood bestie, Petra, which is how Daphne ends up rooming with her total opposite and the only person who could have possibly understand her predicament, Petra's ex, Miles. As expected, it's not a match made in heaven. That is until one night, while tossing back tequilas, they form a plan. And if it involves posting deliberately misleading photos of their adventures together, well, who could blame them? But it's all just for show, of course, because there's no way Daphne would actually start her new chapter by falling in love with her ex's fiance's new fiance's ex. Right? That is a confusing sentence, but I understand where they're coming from. That sounds interesting, and having read one book by Emily Henry, I feel like it will be fun. Even if I'm not like a massive fan of the synopsis, I feel like Emily Henry will probably make it enjoyable. I don't know what my hair is doing. I have been out for a walk, so I'm a little bit windswept, I guess. But anyway, Saltblood. I am really enjoying this so far. I'm 60 pages in, as I said. This one is following... I don't know what to actually call them. So it's following a person who goes by Mark and Mary. They were born Mary in 1685 in a rented room outside Plymouth, and their older brother has just died just before they were born, and there was a couple years between them. And their mom basically decides that they should raise this child as a boy. So they call them the daughter Mary, but she grows up as Mark and goes through like several parts, several kind of chapters of their life, as a role as a footman in a grand house, serving a French mistress, to the Navy, which is where I am now, learning who to trust and how to navigate by the stars, to the army and the battlegrounds of Flanders, finding love amongst the bloodshed and the mud. None of this will stop Mary yearning for the sea. Drawn back to the water, Mary must reinvent herself yet again, for a woman aboard a ship is a dangerous thing. This time Mary will become something more dangerous than a woman. She will become a pirate. But right now I'm kind of still at the start of the story. As you can see, I'm now home, and this vlog was intended to be like a holiday vlog, but I think I am going to leave it here for now and come back with a final instalment to wrap up this vlog when I finish Saltblood. I don't really want to leave this vlog having read some of this book and not be able to give you my thoughts and feelings on it. I am quite into the story now, so I don't think it will take me too long to read. Hopefully I'll finish it later this week and I'll be able to give you like a wrap up on my thoughts and feelings on this book at the end of this vlog and end the vlog there. So I will see you at some point later in this week to kind of wrap up this vlog. Hi, it is over a week since I last filmed a clip for this vlog, but I finished Saltblood, and I did say that I would come back and wrap up this vlog once I had finished this book. So I am here. I finished this book. It honestly took me longer than I wanted it to. I feel like I got through the first half quite quickly and I was quite into the story. I liked the characters, especially like our main character Mary. I really liked her and I found her story really unique, and I wanted to see where it was going to go, and I actually quite liked the kind of maritime setting and the fact that she was on this ship. And then I must say I really fell into a bit of a slump with this one, and it just felt like nothing much was happening towards the end of this. There is a big portion when we're back on land and she meets a woman, I can't even remember her name. Kate? No? Anne. Anne is the woman's name. And there's just a lot of like conversations and stuff between her and Anne. And I just felt like it kind of lost where it was going towards the end, and I'm not entirely sure what the plot was. It feels a bit harsh, but also a bit true. I felt like the last half, the like second half, was a lot less memorable than the first half, and it probably went from like a 4-star to a 3-star. I would say overall this one is a 3-star for me. I liked it, but I didn't feel that enthralled with the story. I know some people that have read this who've really felt like they were like really captivated by the story, but just by the end I just was not that bothered about what was going on, to be honest, and I don't feel like it was that memorable, or I was that bothered about the story. So 3 stars from me. I in some ways enjoyed it more than I expected with the maritime setting. That's really not been for me in the past, so I did quite like that about it, and I did find the story and the concept really interesting. Historical fiction in general I don't usually enjoy that much, so it's not a surprise that I probably didn't enjoy some of the aspects of this book. But yeah, I found this interesting, I liked it, but it didn't like blow me away, and I know some people that have really enjoyed it, so I guess I was expecting a little bit more from it because of that. Beautiful book though, I must say. So anyway, now I've finished that book, I am going to actually wrap up this vlog, which has been going on for a good couple of weeks now. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and like especially the earlier footage when I was away and just having like a lovely time away with my family, and it was like really, it's just that was such a lovely time, and it felt like it was really the start of like spring, summer for me, so that was really nice. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing that footage, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye!